In this section, let us understand the concepts of window function. Now, let us see the working principle of window function step by step before we write the query for that. Imagine a sample orders table. Here we have store ID, order ID, store ID, and each order's total amount. And when you apply group by store ID, SQL splits the data into groups, basically one group per store ID, and perform aggregate function, say sum of total amount, and in the result, we get one row per store ID along with its aggregated result. Now imagine instead of collapsing all the rows, we need to do the side by side analysis of sum of total amount and each order's total amount. For this, SQL gives us the concept of window function. So here in window functions, instead of collapsing the rows, SQL keeps every row and add a new calculated column right next to each row. Think of it like this. A window opens on each group of rows and the calculation runs inside each window. And then the result is added to each row. So here no rows are removed. All 6 rows are still there along with a new aggregated column. So this is the syntax of aggregate function with window function. Here over of partition by store ID tells us which group to calculate in, and sum of total amount tells what to calculate. Here over keyword makes it a window function, and partition by store ID divides the rows into groups. Same idea as group by, but here the rows are not collapsed. And this is the difference between group by and window function. You see, in window function, all rows are kept and the calculation is performed per row, but with a group context. And you can use window function when you want detail along with the summary together. So to put in a simple words, group by splits the data into buckets and return one row per bucket. Window function splits data into buckets but keep all the rows and adds calculation per bucket. And we also have different categories of window function. Now let us see each category one by one.